So some of you may notice a lot of channels that are about traveling and tourism have a tendency to make everything seem like it's all glitter and rainbows. Don't think that everything you get is going to be cheap and life-changing though. Thailand is a beautiful place with a rich culture, good food, nice people. But if you follow a lot of YouTubers here, you may notice that it seems like it's all positives. Today we're going to talk about some things that you might not consider a positive that a lot of people don't seem to talk about. I've been here about 4 months, and don't get me wrong, I love Thailand, but this channel operates on 100% transparency. First things first, the food. Yes, the food here is great and cheap 99% of the time. Don't think that everything you get is going to be cheap and life-changing though. Just like anywhere else, there's bad food. So this one doesn't really have anything to do with Thailand, but it is a misconception that I do see a lot of YouTubers kind of pushing the narrative that's not exactly true. If you're a white guy, that does not mean that every girl here is just going to be in love with you solely because of the fact that you're white. Thailand is just like everywhere else. Women are individuals, everybody's different. You still have to, you know, court and be nice and be cordial, and then maybe she'll be interested. But just because you're a foreigner does not mean that every Thai girl is just going to fall at your feet every time they see you. So Thailand is a very aesthetically pleasing place. Pretty beaches, temples, high rises, but don't get it misconstrued. There is a decent amount of poverty here, and if that's something that troubles you when you see it for whatever reason, that is something to take into account before you come here. It's not a super rich country. There are super rich areas just like everywhere else, and there is a decent amount of poverty pretty much everywhere you go. If you would like to see more content from Thailand, feel free to go down, give that subscribe button the old kick in the nuts, stay updated on where we're going, what we're doing. I do a little bit of everything: diving, outdoor stuff, travel, tourism, food, pro tips, name it. We do a little bit of everything. So if that's something that sounds like it might interest you, go ahead and get on that button. Next thing on our list, the Thai police and government can be very corrupt at times. Like everything else we're going to mention in this video, this is a very broad generalization. This isn't specific. These aren't rules. These are my observations. And from talking to some other people, these are the things that I come to understand. A lot of the times, the police, government can be taking advantage of the people that they're supposed to be protecting. Not to say there isn't good police officers here, there isn't good government officials, but it does happen to foreigners and Thai people alike. This isn't specific just to travelers. Another narrative I see thrown around quite a bit is that everybody here is the nicest people you will ever meet. Generally, yes. 99% of the Thai people that I've met are some of the nicest, most, accommodating people I've ever met. Thailand is known as the land of smiles, but don't misconstrue and think that everybody you run into is going to be friendly towards you, especially if you're a foreigner. I think this has a lot to do with a decent amount of foreigners coming here to exploit the cheap cost of living and kind of treating a lot of Thai people as if they're there to just service you, and forgetting that this is Thai people's country. You're a visitor here, so you should be respectful everywhere you go. Just because you have money does not mean you can be an asshole. So I think a lot of people that aren't crazy about foreigners have gotten a bad taste in their mouth because a very small select group of travelers that come here strictly just to exploit and not explore. I do believe these are things that could be said about almost all countries, and I don't want this video to make you think, oh, everybody's lying and Thailand is actually this awful, terrible, not pretty place. That is completely not true. It is a beautiful, fun place to visit, and if you're thinking about it, you definitely should come. I just see a decent amount of channels that aren't necessarily operating on full transparency. Not to say that they're doing it on purpose or they're trying to lie or create a narrative that's not true. Positive just goes farther, but us on this channel, we focus on 100% transparency all the time, honesty about everything. All these things fall way short in comparison to the positives about Thailand. As I said earlier in the video, I've been here about 4 months. I absolutely love it. I can't believe I was ever thinking about not coming. So if you're thinking about it, get over here. Thank you guys so much for tuning into Tempus TV. As I said earlier in the video, if you'd like to see more content from Thailand, feel free to drop a subscribe down below. If you'd like to support the channel, all those links will be in the description. And as always, have a great day. I love you. Bye.